guys, and welcome back to my new video. The last one was the planning for the first week of November, so budgeting, and now I'm going to close out the first week of November and see if my numbers worked and if I did everything right, or if I could have done something better. So we are going to start with the income. Again, I've already written this down, which is 517.50 for this week, and from this I've budgeted all of those numbers. In total, these are 385.50. This is what I've already done in my budgeting video, so that's how I know those numbers. And yeah, to be honest, we will just go through it, but living categories, so rent, electricity, internet, were 141.25 as expected. Then Netflix did not change, as well as Audible, so 275. I'm thinking about maybe getting a bigger Apple Cloud subscription, but we'll see how that will work out. Maybe that's just a thought of mine. Yeah, so 75 cents for 1 week. Then the uni course is still going, so 65.50. I also have to pay for the certificate. To be honest, I really look forward not paying this anymore, because I already have accomplished it and I'm done with it, and I still have to pay because the contract was like that, which is fine, but just a bit annoying. And for the savings plan, I did not change anything, so the first one is 100 for the month, so 25 for a week, and the other one is twice as much, so it's 50. Dog insurance was still 5. Alright, so as expected, there was no change at all in those numbers, which is pretty good. Sometimes, like, I have to pay for electricity, or I have to pay for internet from the week before or the month before, so he could change something, or I change the subscription or something else. So yeah, it's pretty much fixed as fixed expenses, but it's not set in stone. So 385.50 is what we are working with for the fixed expenses. So orange is that. Let's move on to the next page, which are the variable expenses. Here I have to look at my tablet to know when I spend what. So it's not that much, which is kind of great. I'm not used to the American date system, so please forgive me. I will have to write it in the European kind of way. So the 4th of November, I've spent $5.50 for food. So I also want to maybe sometime in the future be more precise with the food category, so I'm writing down eating out. So just if I have a look back and want to change it, to know how much eating out and how much groceries is going to be. Then on the same day, I've spent some money for a birthday present for a friend, and birthday present. I will take this in the category free time, just because I don't have any other fitting category for this right now. Maybe in the future. Alright, you will all see me live through this once in a while. And one day later, on the 5th of November, I've bought for $4.78 some food, which were groceries. Oh, I forgot this. And on the 7th of November, I've bought more groceries, which was a bigger purchase. $55.34. And again, it was food, groceries. So that's it for the first week of November, what I've spent there, which is pretty good, I would say. And I thought about it, and now I think the best solution is to just sum each category up. Please excuse my dog in the background. He just is drinking some water. While he is doing that, I'm going to sum up the category food and the category free time. Free time is pretty easy. It's just the 15 euros. Food I have to calculate. So we see 550 plus 478 plus 55. Oh no, it's 34, but we'll do this and subtract. Oh no. I will subtract just 1 cent. Yeah, so let's do it again. 550 plus 478 plus 55.34. It was right. What a great way to work around the problem. You just have to trust yourself then. So 65.62. Alright, then, because I like colors, I will color code this in the right colors for the variable expenses, and we move on to see how those numbers work out for my variable numbers. So this is what I've budgeted for the week, and as I've already told you a few seconds ago, I've spent for food 65.62, and then for free time I've spent 15 euros, and for the rest I did not spend anything, which is great. So they will all get a 0. All right. Combined, it's this plus 15. Yeah, okay, so this is 80, 62, so I've summed up 65, 62 plus 15, which is 80 euros and 62 cents, which will be color coded in orange. And now we can subtract the spent number from the planned number. So, and then that's what's left. I'm going to do this, which is 65, 62. Oh no, I have to start 87, 50 minus 65, 62, 2188. 2188 is what's left. And then also 25 minus 15 is 10 euros that are left for the free time category for that week. Okay, so that's great. And the rest will just get the same. I just have to close this and copy the same numbers from the left. 3750, 0, 125, 0, 0, 5, 0. Alright, so that's what is left. So also to know the total number, we just subtract the 80, 62 from the budgeted amount, and that is, I'm sorry, that is 75, 63. So I did 156.25 minus 80, 62, because then I don't have to sum up all of those. Alright, so I will color code this as green, because if you followed my last videos, you know I've kind of, pretty much budgeted a negative. So I've budgeted and came out to minus 24. Let's see, so this is from the last week. This was the total of the week. So if I've spent all the money that I've budgeted, I would have made a minus of 24.25. Now we are wiser 1 week later and we know I did not spend all of the variable expenses, which was kind of my hope, that I would not do this, and I am left with a pretty huge amount, which is 75.63. Yeah, okay, I will explain what I can do with this in a minute and just prepare the next step. Alright, so I've prepared the next page. Right now I'm just trying to figure out how much money of the leftover money I'm going to transfer to the next week, and what I should put into not making any debt. So I don't know, it's not that easy. I think maybe I did something wrong, I don't know. But let's just have a look. We'll start by adding everything up in total. The income was 517.50, and then minus the fixed expenses, which were 385.50, 385.50, minus the variable ones, and that was what I've shown you a few seconds ago. 75.63. So 75. No. I'm sorry. Yeah. It's this one, not the green one, the orange one. 80.62. So I'm just going to cover up my mistake. 80.62. I'm also getting tired, so let's finish this. We'll calculate 517.50 minus 385.50 minus 80.62. That's 51.38. 51.38. And that's in total a positive instead of the negative minus 24.25 I suspected I would make when I've budgeted this week, which is great because this is what I've wanted, to explain why it's not this number. This number would have been if I budgeted already with a 0 and not a minus of 25 euros approximately. So that's where the difference comes from. So that's really cool. And now the question is, what can I take into the next week? So maybe have a bigger budget for some categories, and what do I need to set aside to not go further into debt. So I want this amount to be smaller, what I can take into the next week, obviously smaller than this one. So I don't know how to explain it. So I should not put more money into the next week than I have, which is this amount. So this is what I'm trying to say. And I've already figured that I will show you the category for food where I'm left with 21.88, and emergency come up to something I could use. I will show you again. So I think, 21.88, and emergency was 5 euros. So the calculation for a 0 budget would be my variable expenses over budget, which was 75.63, minus the 21.88, and minus the 5 euros, and this comes out to, let's see, 75.63 minus 21.88 minus 5 is 48.75. Yeah, so pretty much what I wanted to say. This is like the buffer amount for the next week, and I'm going to show you what I will do with that in the next video. So stay tuned if you want to see how this works. I'm not pretty sure if that's right, but I think I'm pretty happy to have a fairly same amount of money as buffer for the next week, to see, to see what I can do with that regarding a zero-based budget at the end of the month. So I want to be at 0 at the end of the month, no matter what. And this is going to help me with that. This is already going into the making it 0 at my bank account. Alright, so I hope this was not too confusing at the end. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe, and write down in the comments how you do it. Maybe you've figured out a better way to tackle those sometimes varying category expenses, and what you do with the leftover and stuff. And then I think we are done for today, and I'm back with a new video, which is going to be probably calculating the budget for week 2. So have a nice day, and bye bye.